Hello here, Rainsong32 Craft Life again. This is part 2 of my swap from October Avenue. It was a Halloween embellishment, and you had to have a Halloween charm box, embellishment box, which I showed in the last video. And then you also had to have 10 die cuts, and you had to package really cute. So if you excuse the crinkle of the paper as I take this out, here are my die cuts. So I made this fun ghost tag from KF's Crafts, and the ghost itself I used white mica spray from I think Delusions, and then on the back I used shimmer paper from Michaels, and then I used this paper, and I think this was the collection this year from Joann's Halloween paper, which I thought I liked this a lot. So then some of my die cuts, so I put, this was found in this ghost. So I used a Scrap Diva designed skull topper. And inside of this bag, there's lots of fun little die cuts. So KF Crafts came out with balloons. Put these to the side over here. They came out with balloons. So this is my Frankenstein balloon. A nice, just scary jack-o'-lantern. And then a bat. And I put googly eyes. There are die cuts that cut out eyes, but honestly they were really small and I just didn't want to mess with them. So I went and just used googly eyes, which I thought turned out pretty cute. This is another die from KF's Crafts, and I did the same kind of technique that I used on the main ghost, and I sprayed it with white shimmer paper, and underneath is black glitter. And again, like all my die cuts, I kind of put 110-pound cardstock to back them so they're nice and thick. And then I took one of the ghost tags from Scrap Diva and just used scary, and I backed it with a little bit of, you can see, gold glitter paper and white glitter paper on top. And then I just have some words. Each one, you made two and you get two, and I made one for the host. So each one that I made has different words on it. So I did trick or treat and then eek, and this eek is backed with thick black foam. I think I got this from Michaels, and gold foil for the word eek. So that was in that package. So I'm going to put all of this to the side, and when I send this out, I will be putting on top of this bag with all the die cuts this Halloween from KF Crafts. So I backed it with foam and then glitter paper, and this is orange glitter paper for the pumpkin. So I'm going to put that right here. Here's my skull topper, and then getting into some more of the die cuts. Remember, you only need 10. You only needed 10, but you know, I went a little crazy because I was just having a lot of fun. So on here, I saw the broom that just came out. This is from my creative time, and it's the witch costume Gingy with a broom. I did not attach the broom because I figured whoever wanted to use it, they could use it in whatever way they wanted to. So I heat embossed the face with black, and then I used white gel pen to give it a little bit of highlight on the face. Then this is a Spellbinders die from last year, and it's a castle. So what I did, it's supposed to be just see-through, like, but what I did is I backed it with 110-pound cardstock, and then I went in and put the foil in the windows and cut everything so it looks like all the windows and the doors are glowing. And I used black shimmer paper to give it a little bit more interest. And then I used, here's another little Gingy costume from My Creative Time. And again, I heat embossed the face, and I used white gel pen to give it a little bit of dimension. And then I used 2 of the spider bows. I kept this part free because I figured the person who gets this would want to embellish it. Like, I like to put jewels or kind of pearls on mine when I make bows. So I kept it blank, and I used glitter paper on this one. And the spider itself is black glitter paper, and the web is white glitter paper, and the same for this one. And if that wasn't enough, I have even more ones. So I did these. I made videos for how I made these 2 poison bottle shakers from Scrap Diva Designs. This is the cauldron die from cauldron tag from My Creative Time. So I thought it'd be cute to whoever gets this to maybe put the witch in front of that cauldron. And again, all my paper, you see a theme of I used either spray ink stain or mica stain to give it that nice shine and dimension. So here's another one that I did the same thing for. This is from Trinity Stamps. It's their newest release from this past month. It's an apple. And the main part is apple, and then there's a Halloween add-on. And in the add-on, there's caramel for this, but I really like the poison for this Halloween swap. So I did that one. And again, I backed it. This is pretty thick. This stick here is from the textured wood from Lawn Fawn, and then I sandwiched it in with some chipboard, and then I put the Lawn Fawn textured wood grain paper on the back. And this is 110-pound cardstock, and I backed this part of the black a couple of times to give that some depth and dimension. You can see the depth there, just to make the eyes pop a little bit. Then here is a pumpkin, the pumpkin mud from KF's Crafts. I used the skull mini album from Scrap Diva Designs. And on the back is this nice fun paper. I think this is also from Joann's. And again, it's nice and thick because I used foam. Here I sandwiched foam and 110-pound cardstock. The back of the skull is black shimmer paper from Michaels, and then this is white glitter paper from Michaels too. And then finally, I used the tall jack-o'-lantern from Scrap Diva, and each swap has a different tall pumpkin, but everything else is pretty much the same. And that is my swap send in. These are my 10 die cuts. And that's about it. So remember, always work hard, stay humble, and be kind. Have a great day, guys. Thanks.